It's Sunday night and you have that familiar feeling of dread about Monday. Monday is usually the day you shoot your weekly YouTube video. But there's a sentence that's been hanging over you for the last couple of weeks. This isn't fun anymore. And in those silent moments when you're all alone, you whisper to yourself, it would be such a relief to quit YouTube. I've been creating content for 6 years now, and I have burnt out on other platforms. So when I decided to go all in on YouTube, I knew I wanted to do things differently. Did you know that 90% of all active YouTubers say they feel burnt out at some point? Wow. I want to be part of the 10% who don't say that. That's why I'm on a quest to help myself and people like you stay the course so that we can share our ideas and insight with the world. Today we are talking about what to do when creating doesn't feel fun anymore. No productivity hacks, no just push through it advice, no toxic positivity. None of that. The real answer, which might surprise you. It's hard to keep creating when you've lost the joy. And there's an insight from the world of movies that highlights why joy matters so much. It comes from Andrew Adamson, the director of the first Narnia movie, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. When the film was released in 2005, he said he was constantly telling his crew, make sure the child actors are happy on set. If they're happy, the movie will be a success. What a weird metric to use, right? But it worked. The movie cost $180 million to produce, but it grossed $745 million at the box office. A roaring success with a return of investment of more than 300%. Adamson understood something profound. Joy is an incredible fuel. It makes everything easier. Ideas flow, filming is effortless, editing is a blast, and when there are hiccups, they don't throw you off. That's why it sucks so much when it feels like the faucet to your joy has been turned off. So how do you turn it back on? It helps me to use this simple 2x2 matrix when I think about the relationship between engagement and investment in my creative journey. Engagement means I pour my heart and soul into my content, fully bringing my passion, enthusiasm, and creativity. Investment refers to how much I get hung up on the outcome of the videos I create. Let's look at the 4 quadrants that these two concepts create. You can be in the low engagement, low investment quadrant. If you are there, it basically means you are not very interested in becoming a successful content creator. You couldn't be bothered, you just don't care. And if you're watching this video, I want to assume that you are not there. The next one is where you have low engagement but high investment. If you spend time here, you are going to put yourself up for failure because it means that the outcome is very important to you, being a successful content creator, but you are not bringing all your skills and your passions and your talent to the table. Often what I see, the reason for that in myself and for other people, we'd ask ourselves, what if I give it my all and it doesn't work out? We are almost too afraid to get too enthusiastic. The third one is where you have high investment but also high engagement. You are bringing your all. You are giving your best ideas. You are bringing your passion, your talent. You are sharing valuable insights with the world, but you are also very, very hung up on the outcome. You care a lot about the view counts and the subscribers and the comments and engagement and the battle with the algorithm. Many creatives spend time here. It is exhausting. And now the sweet spot, the fourth quadrant. That is where you have high engagement but low investment. So yes, you are bringing everything you have, all your energy, all your passion, all your enthusiasm, but you are not so hung up on the outcome. It's not that important to you. Perhaps you're saying, easier said than done, Risa. I get it. So let me share with you the secret to how you can migrate to this lovely land where you can enjoy creating videos without getting crushed when they don't perform. When I find myself migrating towards high engagement combined with high investment, it's for one reason only. It's because I've lost sight of who I truly am. And who am I? It's who you are too. We are pure, intelligent energy in human form. We create our own experience of life, and we can realize we're doing it. In other words, I live in the feeling of my own thinking. I create the experience of being a YouTuber, moment by moment, through my own thoughts. When creating feels like doing the laundry and I'm just going through the motions, when every video feels forced and the spark is just gone, I need to bring myself back to the truth. I made creation into a prison I built myself. For a moment, I forgot I'm the one creating the experience of creating. The defeat I feel is not about YouTube. It's about forgetting my own creative power and not seeing how trapped I am inside a story that creating has become joyless and barren. Here's the thing, the fun didn't go anywhere. I just forgot that I'm creating the unfunness moment by moment. The second I see how I create my own experience, the illusion breaks. Thoughts that seemed solid liquefy and then evaporate. I can see that the wizard behind the curtain I thought was a giant is just a small little person. Let's make this practical and actionable. So here are 4 steps I talk myself through when joy disappears from my creation process. It may seem counterintuitive, but it works. It boils down to this: you don't have to fix yourself. You just have to see what you are doing. Step 1. Recognize you're creating your experience. The pressure isn't YouTube, it's your thinking about YouTube. Remember, every have to is optional. You're choosing this, not to blame yourself, but to recognize the power you have as intelligent energy. You're literally creating this reality. Step 2, get honest about what is true right now. Stop lying that you're having fun when you're not. Stop pretending you care about things you don't. If you really want to move back to that magic country of high engagement plus low investment, ask yourself this powerful question: what part of this still lights me up? Even just a little. Step 3, make a choice from clarity, not fear. As I see it, there are 4 ways you can go from here. Option A, realize you're done being a content creator, and that's okay. Option B, take a break. The world won't end. Option C, burn it down and start over. Maybe it's time. Option D, strip away everything that isn't fun and see what remains. If you are thinking right now, if only there was someone I could talk to that could help me get to clarity instead of fear, That's exactly what my coaching is all about. If you are looking for a mental space with no judgment and no agenda, where you can think out loud, almost like with a friend, please take me up on my offer of a complimentary coaching call. The link to book that call is in the description. And now for step 4. Experiment with your creative power. Ask yourself this powerful question. What would I create if no one were watching? Then create one video with 0 expectations. Film something you'd never post. That's how you invite joy back to the party. You stop demanding it and start playing again. For a moment, you just forgot that you are free. You turned play into work, work into identity, identity into prison. But you're the one holding the keys. You always were. If creating stopped being fun, it doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. It usually means you got caught up in your own thinking. And the moment you remember that, the whole thing turns lighter again. If this resonates, stay close by subscribing to this channel, because this is the work I share while I'm here with you in the trenches.